How y'all doing? I'm Devorjae. This is True 7 coming at you live. And this episode is going to be all about the career choices for a Life Path 7. Now, if you know anything about Life Path 7, our characters are very much analytical, deep analysis, research, all in all, trying to get to the bottom of things, going more in depth. Those are the key points when dealing with a Life Path 7. So the career choices for a Life Path 7 will be very much endowed in the research realm and the finding out of things, or just the digging into the biology of things, the bio of things, figuring out where things came from, also the investigation and invention of things. Very alchemic career paths, honestly. When I say the biology and breaking down things to pretty much figure them out and distribute them. So this goes into so many realms. I'll just say with the investigating attribute, you'll find a lot of Life Path 7s being historians and scientific researchers, whether it be biologists, environmental scientists, psychiatrists. We're very in-depth on things, and I'll go into details about those. As far as being a historian and a geologist, we're all about discovering our realm and the things that dwell within it, because we know that there are layers to a realm. There are realms within a realm. So within the realm of science, per se, when it comes to invention, and like I said, environmental science, seeing how the human psyche interacts with the plant life, the simple things in life, how we interact with life daily. So we're going to figure out the biology of plants and what makes plants, help the human being be able to survive and keep going. It's the deep analysis of trying to understand and using that in the world to uplift the world or bring truth or light to the world. That's just how a Life Path 7 goes into its avenue of life. So whether it be also, like I would say, a psychiatric, going into the depth of a human mind, just being a counselor, being a teacher, all of those type of things will go within the path of a Life Path 7. Archaeology, like I was saying, studying the realm, going into the information, the formations you find out in life, whether it be out in the waters of the sea or whether it be on the desert terrain land. It's all about discovery for a Life Path 7. And whether you're more in the government and more of the Western civilization or organized world, systematic world, whether it be for governing, policing, investigation, private type investigation, surveillance, loss prevention within working entities and businesses and companies, self-evaluation type things, sensory reports, senses, anything that goes into gathering information and breaking it down, getting to why something has come to be. Those are good avenues for a Life Path 7. Scientific authority overall is just something that Life Path 7 looks into, because I said we're into figuring out things. I guess more within the artistic realm and even building realm. Architects or Life Path 7s, they start from the basis of building something, transforming something one-dimensional into three-dimensional. Because of the investigative quality, you understand the creative quality of the world that you like to study and the people in it that you like to study. Like I said, psychiatrists, and even biologists. And biology means the breaking down of a character or a thing to its basis to understanding it. Within the food industry, a lot of Life Path 7s are in the food industry because they could be chefs. They're alchemists. They take different substances and minerals and foods. They mix them to make something else. Inventing dishes, tastemakers, pretty much. Life Path 7 really is into discovery. That's just the main thing they tip their hat on. A lot of architects, like I said, when it goes to illustrations, when it goes into being a producer, whether it be with music, with film, with anything visual, producing things out of nowhere, using base products, like I said, pretty much doing alchemic type work, scientific type work, investigative type work. Uh, Life Path Sevens would do good in the job avenues within the teaching realm. As I said, being a counselor, being a principal, being a advisor, a supervisor, a supervisual, someone who tries to look out over things and to make sure things flow in a upright order. And with Life Path Sevens, the avenues will be very much taboo and kind of in the gray area, because we're very much into figuring out the things that aren't black and white. We're looking between the black and white. So that's why I say looking into the personalities of people, are usually team leaders, life leaders,